Hi, guys. Great to be here today, this lovely Wednesday morning. And it's time for Coffee with Cam, where greatness starts with the first sip. So, what a ride, what a rush, what a great day. Today marks the 6-month anniversary of my first Dancing Monkey video. And, 30,000 people so far have seen me pirouette around like a crazy man for about 6 months now, off and on. And feels good. I've just had so much energy today. Woke up extraordinarily happy for some reason that I couldn't put my mind on. And I think it's because I've decided that I'm going to shuck away conventional wisdom. I'm going to shuck away societal dictates and norms. And I'm going to speak straight from the heart today, guys. So bear with me. Could be a bumpy road. So I was sitting through this course that was offered the other day from the Wellness Business Syndicate. And I realized that what I have to say flies in the face of conventional wisdom of 90% of the courses that I've taken, 90% of the programs that I've been with. And it's this. Most of these courses that you're going to find, if you're in the coaching industry, are going to tell you to meet people on their pain points, help them solve a problem. What problem are you going to help them solve? Well, guess what, guys? I know it very well inside of me that I cannot solve anybody's problems, that nobody can solve your problems, that the only person in this world that can solve your problems is yourself. And if I try to manipulate other people for their energy, try to say, oh, come with me, you're in pain, I can help you. No, I can't. I'm not about meeting people on pain points. I'm about being real, true in the moment. And I know that each one of you is capable of your own greatness. And if you're listening to me, you know that that greatness is locked inside of you. And the only thing and the only way you can achieve that greatness is discovering what makes you happy each and every day, regardless of what society says should make you happy, regardless what your friends and family think should make you happy, regardless of what your coworkers should make you happy, and go for it. Find out what's inside of yourself that you feel passionate about each and every day, and know that the universe is going to provide you the resources to fulfill your life's purpose, no matter what it is, as long as you keep taking those steps each and every day and trust in the universe and stop trying to manipulate other people for their goddamn energy. And I'm sorry that I'm getting worked up about this. It's not usually my mode of operandi. However, I'm serious. Too often, we fall in a trap of trying to control other people to come around to our way of thinking. And the problem is that nobody's going to give one rat's ass about what your opinion is. I don't care what your credentials are. I don't care what you're doing. Each person is individualized. Each person has their own unique perspective on life. Each person has had their own building blocks and has their own lessons to learn. And nobody's building blocks are superior or inferior to anyone else's. Nobody's journey that they're on is superior or inferior to yours. You have to decide what you want to do, what's going to make you happy in this present moment, and what you can do going forward each and every day that's going to create a better version of yourself each and every day. And I can't tell you how to do that. I can't tell you what's going to make you happy. You know what's going to make you happy. Each one of you guys listening to me today, right here, right now, knows what will make you happy. And it's not the status symbols that society says should make you happy. It's not what was told to you as a child is going to make you happy. It's inside of you. It's what you're passionate about. It's what you love doing each and every day. And it can be anything as long as it makes you get up in the morning and say, I'm going to do this each and every day. Fuck the consequences. Fuck the judgment. Fuck the ridicule, and just go. Do it. Live for yourself. and find your happiness and inspire others to find their happiness as well. And that's what I'm doing. That's what the Dancing Monkey's for. That is why I am here, to ask you, to plead with you, to beg with you to stop trying to manipulate or control other people. Stop feeling ashamed or judgmental for what you've done in life. Stop feeling guilty. Quit the shame. Just going for what you love each and every day. And it doesn't matter what it is, but you don't have to aspire to be the biggest cog in the social wheel. Society is all about control, and control is illusionary. It's just a figment of your imagination. You have the ability to step outside of the world, look what makes you happy, and do it. And you don't have to worry about what anybody else thinks, because as they see you doing what makes you happy each and every day, sure, there might be ridicule. Sure, there might be shame. Sure, you're opening yourself up to being pissed upon by a giant fire hose. Doesn't matter. All that matters is what makes you happy each and every day. And when you can learn to finally embrace that happiness, to not care what anybody else thinks of you, to not care about anybody else's journey, concentrate on your own. Concentrate on your own. Be happy in the present moment. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter your modus operandi. It doesn't matter. It's all just the same energetic level of being in a world that's created entirely of energy, where energy cannot be created or destroyed and only transformed. What you put your thoughts on is what you're going to get back in reality. So you can either focus on trying to manipulate people or judging people. And guess what? That's what you're going to get. You're going to limit yourself to other people. You're not going to expand your mind to the limitless, infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. And that's why I love doing what I'm doing each day. I'm not doing this to try to convince anybody that my way is the right way. I believe that my way is no superior or inferior to anybody else's. And that's why I'm not trying to meet people on a pain point. I'm not trying to solve anybody's problem. I'm not trying to manipulate an algorithm. I'm just doing what's best for me in the given moment to create a better version of myself each and every day. And that's why I've got the Dancing Monkey, to show the world that you can become a better version of yourself each and every day. That's why I'm speaking, doing this Coffee with Cam episode every weekday morning at 10. And whether I speak for 5 minutes or 5 hours, I'm speaking each and every day, crystallizing my message, honing my message, discovering what's inside of me, and becoming better at what I do. Because right now, I want to improve my skill set as a speaker. And the best way to do that is by speaking. And I don't care if you want to be a motocross driver, if you want to be a football player, if you want to be an athlete, if you want to be a podcaster that's talking about Harry Potter or video games all day long. What makes you happy is what you need to focus on. And don't judge anybody else for what makes them happy, because that's a them choice. And as long as you're not trying to compete with anybody else, and you're just trying to compete with yourself, you will see a world of possibilities opening up to you in the here and now. And that's what I'm all about, is the here and now. Because at the end of the day, everything that's happened in your lifetime has been an opportunity to learn new lessons. It's been an opportunity to put you right here, right now, where anything is possible. The sky is the limit. There are no quantifiable boundaries, and quantifiable goals are going to leave you hollow in the end. Look at me. I used to play in bands, do competitions through the Conservatory of Music each and every day. And I would practice and rehearse and practice and rehearse and enjoy it all the way through. And I could feel the momentum and the energy as I got better and better. And then it came competition day, and I would put forth my best effort and win or lose, because there was always each one of them. Both have happened. Everything happens. At the end of the day, after that competition was over, I was literally drained no matter what result. If I screwed up my solo, if my voice was deemed not as good as people that I was competing against, if I won hands down, got scholarships, whatnot, when it was over, I was drained emotionally, physically, mentally, because there was nothing coming up to achieve for. And that's how you get better. You have to continually have something to strive towards that makes you happy each and every day. And if you have an end game and an end goal and an end vision, when you achieve it, you are going to be left hollow and empty. It's about loving the process. It's about loving what you're doing each and every day, enjoying the moment, and not worrying about an end result or an outcome. It's about making yourself a better version of yourself each and every day. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, running 5 miles, whether it's raining, whether it's snowy, whether it's sunny, whether my body is aching. I push through. I push through because I know I can push through, and I know in my heart and in my soul that that's what's going to create a better version of me. And that's why 10 o'clock in the morning, it's set aside every weekday to speak, to hone my message, to become better and better at what I'm trying to ask each of you to do, which is find your own happiness. And it doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter what the methods are. I can't tell you what's going to make you happy. You already know. Inside of you, you already know what's going to make you happy. It's locked, it's encoded in your DNA. Anything that has happened is happening and can happen. Each time you become that butterfly, flap your wings, making a different choice than the day you did before, regardless of outcome, regardless of expectations, regardless of what anybody will think of you, that's when you can create a ripple in time, create new timelines, and make shift happen in your life. Because at the end of the day, it's all about making shift happen at the end of your life and being grateful for every experience you've ever had in life, because they've all been opportunities to grow as opposed to opportunities, the things that happen to you to reaffirm your confirmation bias that life's a pile of shit and I'm not worthy of greatness. You are worthy of greatness. You are capable of greatness. And I know that in this present moment, you can achieve greatness because it's inside of you, because you know what's going to make you happy, and you know what you can do each and every day going forward to make yourself a better version of you. Wow, that was crazy. I'm not usually one to get all worked up and emotional on these things, but just it's alive inside of me right at the present moment. I believe that each one of you is capable of achieving that greatness. And whether I've got a slow connection on Facebook, whether people don't want to hear my message, or people get triggered, emotionally triggered by my message, that's a them problem. It's not about when millions of dollars in the bank account. It's not about being $5,000 overdrawn, $30,000 maxed out credit. It's about setting that aside and doing what makes you happy now. And you can start now. You can take a look at yourself. You can say to yourself, what truly makes me happy? What can I do that will make me happy? What can I do each and every day that will make me a better version of me? How can I become more happy, healthy, and wealthy? How can I overcome being decrepit, broke, and miserable? I can choose me. I can choose to accept everybody else for being on the same journey as I am. I can accept that people are going to be bitter and resentful, cruel even, and I'm going to open myself up to a world of hurt to do what truly makes me happy, which is truly going to set my life on fire, which is truly going to help me achieve my own greatness. Because you're not in a race with anybody else. Each of us are on the same journey of evolution and hope and joy and love and passion. and we don't need to control anyone else. We don't need to judge anyone else because we are each of us, every single one of us, from the person living in a grass hut in the sub-Sahara to the person living in a penthouse in New York, to you, you are all on the same journey. And it doesn't matter if your upbringing, your cultural heritage, all of it is insignificant because you're here right now, and each of us are doing the best that we can to achieve greatness. And you can achieve greatness once you start doing what makes you happy in the present moment. And I love the fact that everyone can do it. And you don't have to have anything. You already have everything you need in order to start doing what makes you happy on a daily basis. And it's not stuff that's going to make you happy. It's not what society dictates is going to make you happy. It's not what society dictates is going to make you miserable. It's not about a pain point. It's not about a pleasure point. It's about finding your true self. And once you find your true self and you start doing that each and every day, you are going to inspire others to say, hey, this guy doesn't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks of him, and he's a happy motherfucker. That's awesome. That's what I want for my life. And the results will come. The universe will provide you with the resources to fulfill your life's purpose as long as you take your energy from the universe itself instead of trying to manipulate or control other people. Because at the end of the day, the only way that you can help other people is by living true to yourself and not trying to bash somebody that doesn't think the same way as you do. Because at the end of the day, we each have our own unique perspective, as individualized as a fingerprint. It's encoded in our DNA. The lessons that we need to learn, the truths that we have to expand upon, the limiting beliefs we have to overcome, the life we want to live and love, the passion that's inside of us. That's that song that we just don't want to be on our deathbed being still inside of us. You have an opportunity today. If you're alive, you have the opportunity today to become a better version of yourself, to expand beyond what you thought was possible before. Like I said, 6 months of the Dancing Monkey today, and 6 months of the Dancing Monkey has brought me to a point where I know that I'm far superior to where I was 6 months ago. And that's the only race that matters, the race with myself, the race that's teaching me that I can do anything. And if I can do anything, a blind arthritic smoker who likes to drink beer and has his plantar removed, anybody can do anything. And you can learn those lessons that are individualized to you. I can't help you do that. No one can help you do that. The only person that can help you achieve greatness and happiness and love and everything that you've ever wanted in life is yourself. And hopefully you can inspire other people to achieve that greatness. Hopefully you can transcend who you were. Hopefully you can make different choices each and every day, opening yourself up to new possibilities. And that's what I want for each of you. That's what I want for everyone on this planet. To know that there's a different way of living, to know that we can take the energy that surrounds us in the universe, whether you call it the quantum energy field, whether you call it the force, whether you call it the Holy Spirit, whether you call it chi, it doesn't matter. All it is the universal energy that flows through us, that surrounds everything, that makes up everything in this universe is once you break it down to its smallest size, and you'll know that matter doesn't matter. All that matters is learning, evolution, expansion, raising your vibration, materializing what you want in life, what's going to keep you going each and every day, and not stuck in the same paths, repeating the same traumas over and over again. Because what you put your energy on at the end of the day is what you're going to get back tenfold in life. So if you harbor feelings of begrudgment, resentment, ridicule, shame, guilt. The universe is going to give you ample opportunity to be ridiculed, to be guilty, to be ashamed, to be judgmental. But if you say to hell with that, if you say to hell with society, to say to hell with control, to say to hell with everyone, that and only then is when you can create your own life the way that your life is meant to be, embracing your true happiness and sharing your gifts with the world. Because each building block that you've had in life, each choice that you've had in life has been a lesson to grow. And you can either learn from those lessons or be upset, traumatized, but it's not happening to you right now. It's not hurting you right now. You are not being clawed by a bear at this moment in time. And if you are, I suggest turning off your phone or your camera, however you're watching this, and run, run, run. But if you're not being chased by a bear, then all that pain that you're feeling inside of you right now is a product of your own mind. It's your ego, your body telling you that you need to feel hurt. You don't need to feel hurt. You have the opportunity to make different choices here and now. And the greater the trauma is that you've experienced in the past, the greater chance you have to move forward and shine your light in the world. I truly believe that. That's what I'm passionate about. It's about helping others by living my best life. And damn it, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep flogging that dead horse. I'm going to keep being controversial. And hopefully, as I'm controversial, because not everybody's going to like what I have to say today, there's going to be a lot of people emotionally triggered by what I'm saying today. They're going to be upset with the language. They're going to be upset with the message. They're going to say, oh, but. There are no buts. There are no buts. You make choices each and every day. The choices you make are shaped by the experiences that you've had in life. You can either be grateful and appreciative for those experiences that have brought you to the here and now where anything is possible, or you can be judgmental, you can be jealous, you can be envious, you can be ashamed, you can be guilty, and keep making and facing those same challenges over and over again until you realize there's a different way. I don't have to compete with other people. I can accept each person for who they are, for the decisions that they've made, because they've made them from their own unique point of view. And my way is no inferior and it's no superior to anybody else's journey. It's my individualized one, just like my fingerprint. And that's what I love. That's what I want to do. And that's what I hope I leave with you guys today. So I'm going to be signing off now, and I feel great, inspired. Hopefully you've caught something from what I've said, something sparked into your mind. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep speaking about living life in a different way, chucking out societal conventions, social norms, and being true to yourself, being true to your own happiness, and being expansive, evolutionary, and growing. And as we create this new momentum, we create this new way of being together, we are going to be unstoppable. So guys, look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And remember, coffee with Cam, what we always say, greatness starts with the first sip.